All right, Jacob Brown. Let's do this. So, environment artist, is there something that you feel is missing that you would like to see when looking to hire a junior artist? Uh, Junior artist, should I remove any pieces? Overall quality critique. Okay. So, says environment artist. You've got 1, 2, 3 environments, some materials. I mean, this looks pretty well rounded for someone who's looking to become like a intern or junior environment artist. I appreciate that you've got to see. Let me just look at this one real quick here. So this one is 3 months ago. This one looks pretty cool. I think the thing that sticks out for me the most here is the lack of scatter when it comes to this opening. So you've got this opening that's spilling stuff downward into the space. And I like the overgrowth that's coming down into the space. But like all of this water and stuff should really be like, you can see you've got a little bit of puddling and stuff down here. I will not be opening it soon. Maybe at the end of the month. We'll see. But join the Discord until then, because you'll get an announcement when it does open up. Okay, sorry. Let's just copy this image. There you go. So like I would expect the puddling. So you've got wet puddle edge here, and then you got dirt and debris here. So this debris stops pretty drastically. I would expect it to just like, you got this layer here, and then you have all of your little pieces and stuff kind of floating out. You got little chunks, extra stuff maybe that fell over and then spills out this way, right? And then you've got your wet, watery, dripping stuff. All this water is coming down is going to start running down the side here too. Maybe it'll even run down this side. So the puddling is just going to kind of continue onward. So you can just see what I'm saying is like, it's just going to spill all over the place. It's just going to flood outward. Yeah, you're speaking on the video at the very top, having like a really long, dark shot at the very beginning before it fades in. Yeah, this just seems like it should be spread out more. Overall, the scene's not bad. It does need a lot of like little micro debris and smaller props and like little chunks of stuff just float like placed around. There's a little bit of storytelling going on here. The ground breakup's really nice. Is that a puddle here? You can see the dirt here really needs some saturation adjustments. Just grab this. Based on like where the moisture is, right? So like, if we just do this, let's do some levels here. Just bring this up. And then maybe like saturation. Wow, it's kind of red now. That's weird. I'll just make it browner. Mo brown. Okay, so invert this. And then you're just looking at like, okay, if there's puddles here, right? That's where there needs to be more moisture. And I'll just focus on one puddle here just for time's sake. And where like moisture builds up. So this is all kind of wet, right? That's where value-wise it's just going to be. Let's see here. Soften this stuff up a little. But you can see what I'm talking about where, dang, this is not the right brush to be doing this. The soil is just going to be more saturated and darker in value just because of where it's wet. Like that moisture is everything when it comes to like breaking up your surfaces. I'm going to end up going over here. It's just going to help a ton. And you can see too with like your other images, the contrast is just not really, it's not really there. But yeah, that type of breakup is going to do a ton. What happened to the music? I start a radio. That should work just fine. Yeah. So just commenting on that. Let's get to the nitty gritty of your questions about your portfolio. So I like that you've got some environments. I would probably take this guy and maybe put him here, just so you have your 3 environments lined up. Looking for a junior position. That's good. Materials look all right. Let's see what this looks like. This looks pretty good. Yeah. I don't have too much to say on that. Actually, this area up here, this stuff is really nice, the way the light is on that. Anywho, this is my first environment I made back in February, March. Dipped my toes into learning UE4 and Substance Designer. Came back to it this week to relight and quite liked how it came out. So it took some renders. Let's see what's going on here. So this shot, I mean, I know you're making some videos, but this shot is super, super nice. I would almost say like, let's just do this. You've got this rock formation here that just doesn't really make sense for me. Let's just like let it get lost in the fog, you know? So immediately you're like, okay. Because there's some really nice, you've got this contrast with the warmth and the cold that's happening in the lighting. This is super, super nice. Let me just see if I can. I'm always curious if you can push that contrast more. And then levels. You can see you're not really, this whole range here is just missing. If I had to point out one thing, it's maybe that the grass is all pretty uniform in the size of it. And if you can break those up so you can make smaller ones, that would go a long ways for you, I think. I wonder if I can just take this one. Because see, if you can make some smaller ones, and you were just doing that, that would go a long way. This is a really bad job of but I think you get what I'm saying. Just so that you have little tufts of grass. Just some breakup, you know. So the deer's from the asset store. You cheated. I mean, just make sure you state it somewhere in here. Maybe even link to it, and then you're good. But this, I mean, dude, this shot is like, you don't even need, like, this video is cool, but I would actually take video from this angle and then just have the camera move forward slowly. Yeah, dude, it's like, look, the selection of stuff here is so minimal, and yet the outcome, it's just super strong in the composition. Very, very nice. What's your thumbnail look like? Yeah, see, the thumbnail's really good too. It's actually much stronger than the final image just because of this weirdness over here, where I'm like, wait, does this end? Like, I don't know how this shape forms naturally. But here, you don't see it at all because, you know, it just gets clipped. And it's a little bit there on the edge, but you don't register it. I mean, I think your portfolio looks pretty good for a junior position. Let me see what this... I would say just start applying to places. Keep working on your art, making another scene, and just keep building it. Dang, this one's cool. Yeah, these are nice. I wouldn't even have this logo in the corner here because, I mean, people scroll, they'll see it. You see it here too. Don't let this logo ruin what you've created. Not that Unreal's logo sucks or anything, but, you know, let your work shine. Man, that one's super cool. I would almost, I mean, I like that your banner is pretty simplistic. I would maybe use this scene. Actually, I'll do that really quick. But I think your portfolio is looking ace, man. Just supply. Dude, it doesn't even have to be that crazy, you know? I just want to see what this looks like. Why? All the noises. I mean, you could even do like a gradient in the bottom here. And then we just turn this up. Of course, your text would be there. But unlock this, and then you can move this around. Could even be that. Or, oh man, dude. Yeah, it's a strong image. If you ended up using this, I'd be really careful about where this rock meets your image, your profile picture. Probably sit somewhere around here. I don't know. Anyways, it's kind of interesting. Anyways, yes, nice portfolio. Apply everywhere. Keep working on your art. You're clearly doing better and better as you've built. I don't think you actually need to remove anything. Maybe you could. I mean, this one's pretty well executed as well. I think you're fine. Don't remove anything. Maybe you could remove that one. It just doesn't really shine like these two. And then, or you could leave that once you make a new scene, then remove this one. The robot's fine. I like it. Yeah, I would leave your banner alone. Now, talking to, like, seeing what Muck's saying about, like, on some devices, just leave it. It's fine. Because the focus is on your work down here. Anyways, nice. Nice stuff. The lamp seems just like a substance tutorial one, though. I don't know. Yeah, it kind of tips on that a little bit. But I mean, it's one of those common props, right? Anywho, I'm gonna switch over.